都已经坏了，你修了也没有用。对呀，对。都已经坏了，你修了也没有用。对呀，对。都已经坏了，你修了也没有用。对呀，对。都已经坏了，你修了也没有用。对呀，对。 都已经坏了，你修了也没有用。对呀，对。都已经坏了，你修了也没有用。对呀，对。都已经坏了，你修了也没有用。对呀，对。都已经坏了，你修了也没有用。对呀，对。
Good evening and welcome to the first ever Beyond the Label Fest virtual concert.
My name is Benjamin.
And I'm Inch, and we are your hosts for tonight.
Thanks for joining us. For those of you who may not know what Beyond the Label is, it is a nationwide campaign that aims to promote the inclusion of persons with mental health conditions in society. If you want to find out more, you can visit Beyond the Label's Facebook page, Instagram page, YouTube channel, and of course you got hashtags.
That's
what are the
right.
hashtags, Inch?
Beyond the Label or hashtag at BTLFest2020. So if you feel like you want to just jump into the conversation, don't forget to add those hashtags.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, we are here today at this virtual concert, very, very excited to show support to the cause of fighting stigma towards persons with mental health conditions. Inch and I were both musicians. Thankfully, we don't have to play any guitars today. But this year has been incredibly difficult for a lot of us, with all of us having to adapt to multiple changes in our lives and facing many stresses that may cause a strain on our mental health.
Yeah, but always remember that you are not alone. For us, we have music, and for you, there is always the comfort of a community that you can reach out to. It is okay to seek help for others and talk to a loved one, find support from a mental health professional. I'm a huge advocate for that as early as possible, and if you need to, help is always available, okay?
Super excited today. We have an awesome lineup. We have an awesome
Awesome
lineup,
lineup.
for the night. But make sure to stay on because we have a surprise. We have a very special item for you.
Yeah.
You can catch Joanna Dong in it.
You had Narelle King.
Narelle King. Rahima Rahim.
Marcus Lee, and many more of your favorite local artists making a special appearance. So stay tuned the whole way, okay? And with that, let us introduce our first performer for today. She first sang that home is about its people too. So, and today she stands with us in rooting for a more inclusive Singapore for persons with mental health conditions. So let us hear from
Kit
Chan.
Chan.
Hi, I'm Kit Chan. This is Christine on keyboards. And that's Sebastian on guitar, Jarong on drums, and Colin on bass. We are very happy to be part of this concert to promote awareness and rally support for mental wellness. We'd like to open the show today by bringing a message of hope that is born out of friendship and unconditional love and support. I've chosen the song Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel. It's a beautiful song, and most of all, I think, in my experience I have a lot of friends and loved ones who were and are struggling with mental health issues. And what I realize is that the most important thing, sometimes we don't need to necessarily come up with solutions. Sometimes there are no solutions. And sometimes all you need to do is to let them know that you are there and you are solid and you're someone that they can rely on. I mean, there's nothing more beautiful than a friend laying himself or herself down like a bridge over troubled water. And so I'd like to dedicate this song to everyone. If you are facing some difficulties that you think you simply can't overcome, please know that you can reach out to someone. You can reach out to someone. And if you are someone who has a friend or a loved one who is struggling, be that bridge for them and walk that journey with them. So let's do that song. When you're weary, when you're feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. When times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. comfort you. I'll take your part. When darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl. You go sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. I will ease your mind. I will ease your mind.
Wow. Big thank you to Kit. Thanks for kicking start the concert with such a heartfelt performance. Oh, jazz.
I'll tell you what, Bridge Over Troubled Water is definitely in my top 5 Simon and Garfunkel's.
Mine too. I think it's just my top 5 favorite song.
For many people, it's the top 1.
That's true.
'cause the
That's
only one
true.
they
That's
know,
true.
but-
I mean, so much value in just, like having someone just there to you to the tough times, right? Rolling with you.
Yes, just being that friend for people and laying themselves down to be that bridge for
To
for
ease your
someone.
mind.
That's what we're talking about today. You know, what I mean, it's all about
Exactly.
community and I think being okay with not being okay and being okay with opening yourself up to
Yeah,
community.
definitely. And when you come to that realization, it's very brave, and there's a lot that goes into that. But more importantly, just knowing that there is a community that you could reach out to in the entire time for you to be able to sort of find solace.
Speaking of community, today we have a group of musicians from 3 a.m. Music Collective who will be bringing us on a journey and telling us a story of an individual with a mental health condition.
We have Eileen Chai, the co-founder, as well as Eugene Yip and Clement Yang with us. Yeah. Hi, guys. Hi, Eileen. Hey.
Far away.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. How's everyone doing today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you share with us what the 3 a.m. Music Collective is about? I'm familiar about this, but for our audiences at home, please do share.
Yes, so 3am Music Collective is a collaboration with musicians of different ethnic groups, of different age groups, to sing of different songs of different genres. So in the hope to give hope to people with troubled minds, as well to show empathy. So with the music, we are trying to get people to start talking about mental health, so as to remove stigma, Why we want to remove stigma? So that people like us, we can, have no fear to seek for professional help. So for today, we will be presenting all the 10 songs that we have been producing and collaborating with a lot of artists. There are a total of 28 artists that we have collaborated with, at least for this phase of 10 songs. And today we will have 16 artists who will be performing. And what will we be performing? The 10 songs is actually a 10-song cycle that tells a story. It reflects the emotional, psychological journey of a person going through a mental health condition, for example, depression. So when you hear the songs, for example, the last song is actually about celebration of life, where Jack and Ray will be performing. So with a lot of artists, for example, even with Clement, Eugene, we also have artists, for example, Beverly Morata, as well as Rachel Liu of Caracal. So, and we also have classical musicians today, Yu Ying and Leslie Tan of Tang Quartet. So with the songs, what we like to actually deliver is that at 3 a.m. midnight, when you listen to the songs, we want people to hear, if you have troubled minds, we want people to feel that there's hope in our lives. And for people who do not have a mental health condition, we want them to realize that for us, we are really trying to recover and get well. So give us some time and perhaps some space as well.
Music is such a powerful language for us to use. So I'm really glad that you guys are using it today and sharing with us this whole journey and this very concept-like way of performance that we're doing today throughout all of our artists. So what about you, Eugene? What is the inspiration for the music, the piece that you're about to do?
I think for music, at the very, very bottom, or at least the base of it, is that you need to enjoy it first. But for me, and how this relates to what we do in 3 a.m., I survived depression and anxiety. For 10 years ago, I almost killed myself. But what I feel should come about from all of this is awareness is one of those words that people just throw out there. But I think awareness is not just for the community at large, but it's also for us, because I didn't know what I don't know. Basically, I didn't know what I was going through. And we are brought up in a community where things like these are not talked about. The more awareness, the more empathy that goes around from what we do, and especially from the music. Enjoy it first and then delve deep into the lyrics, delve deep into the melody, but become aware of what is out there and what conditions there are out there. And once you are aware, we become aware, and then we can start, finding avenues to seek help and better ourselves and get better in general. So I think that's the base message of at least the writing and the musicianship that we are portraying today.
Yeah.
So good. Thanks so much for sharing, Eugene. I think there's so much strength in being vulnerable as well.
Absolutely.
I got a question for Clement, who I feel has the best hair in the music industry.
Definitely.
Yes.
I'm always
Without hands down.
insanely jealous of that. Clement, share with us how 3 a.m. As a collective, you guys come together to collaborate and create music. What is your mantra?
Eileen's brainchild. So basically, she gathered all of us together for my song that I wrote together with Lee. She wrote the lyrics, I wrote the melody, and I did the production. So Eileen wanted to start off with a song of hope. So that was the brief that was given to me. And we just sat down together. We tried to, I imagine what a person with depression might do or might go through. And then we wrote a song, and we made it as hopeful as possible. So later you'll hear the song, and as well as Eugene's song as well, Space
It's
Inside.
an excellent song.
So hope you guys enjoy it.
Thank you. Thank you, Eileen, Eugene, and Clement. And let us begin our story with the protagonist and his mental health journey. We have Clement performing Shine and Eugene performing Space Inside.
A happy child is running home from school as it begins to drizzle. He trips on a tree branch, but laughs as he gets up, trying to catch raindrops in his cupped hands. He jumps in puddles to create splashes. Fearless and confident, he imagines everything is possible. But at home, his world is not a happy one. He flinches at the shouting of his quarreling parents. He hides under his blanket to block out the unhappy scene, gripped to fear that his parents would turn violent. At 3 a.m., the darkest hour, the child is awakened by a nightmare. He's lost and haunted by dread and panic. He begins to withdraw into the space inside his mind.
Daylight, a new day begins. I'm all alone, but I'm not lonely. The night will always bring new things to those who want to believe. Keep fighting, things will be alright. Running through the crowd, trying to find my way out, but nothing's gonna bring me down. I will soar through the night. I will stand up and fight. I will burn up the sky, even if I can't fly. Watch me as I shine. I won't be defeated, bruised but not beaten. I'll fight the bullshit, 'cause I know the darkest night will always bring forth the brightest light. I will soar through the night. I will stand up and fight. I will burn up the sky, even if I can't fly. Watch me as I stand up at night. I will dance in the light, sing with all of my might. Tell me where's to fly. Watch me as I shine.
So I'll hold my breath and see if you're still a part of me. You hold a space inside, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. Dashing out through the back door. I don't know when I've done this before. Need to know where this place is. What do I do? Connecting dots all around me. How do I know whether it's real anymore? I don't know, what do I see? What do I do? This overwhelming feeling is gonna haunt me, and then I see you. So I'll hold my breath and see. Hold my breath and see if you're still a part of me. You hold a space inside, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. So I'll hold my breath and see. Hold my breath and see if you're still a part of me. You hold a space inside, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind.
Thank you, Clement and Eugene and Eileen, for their amazing performance that brought us from the protagonist's happiness to Lost.
Next up, showing their support for the Beyond the Label movement, we have NEKO
NEKO
Highway performing for us. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this.
Me too, I
Just gonna
love
say.
them so much.
What's up, guys? NEKO Highway is a Mandarin original band consisting of lead singer Kay, keyboardist Sandy, and bassist Claire. What's up?
嗨，大家好，我们是 NEKO Highway 毛速公路，我是卡爷。
I'm Claire, and we have Sandy on the keyboard. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, we'd like to thank Beyond the Label for having us be part of this meaningful movement to raise awareness about mental health. Yeah, so today we will be bringing our song called Summer Party. And so in today's society, with social media and and with the pressures that come along with it, we are constantly under the scrutiny of others, and then we are afraid of judgment. So we actually wrote this song in hopes to remind ourselves to be confident and just be who we are. Yeah. So yeah, that's all. That's the song about. That's what the song about. Yeah.
All right, let's give it up for NEKO Highway.
Let's go!
红色吧，不染粉红色也好，反正花不都这样。留长吧，头发留长了都好，小洋装穿上刚刚好。花配上两片叶子是最美的，到底谁说的？哦，爱它不能用自己的样子告诉你它有多美丽。Summer party， 花丛树荫在这样倒影。Summer party， 好多哆瑞咪。仙人掌穿的紫衣裳，不需要伪装，是活着的勇敢。你我他长得怎么样，能够呼吸的不都一样？花可以是蓝色的，不需要每个人的赞扬。你的世界该是什么样？没有人说了算。嘿，有时候绕了一大圈，还找不到他们所谓的快乐。你不需要不着风雨，不需要的月亮，只要心中有太阳。Summer party。Summer party。
Life of a performance and about living your own story, because everyone's happiness looks a little different.
So good. Thank you so much, guys. That was amazing. We now enter the second segment of our story with the 3 a.m. Music Collective, where the protagonist experiences anger as his mental health deteriorates and accepts that he needs help. We will have Rachel Liu and Joshua Leon performing Silver Lining, and Ng Yuying and Ivan Lim performing Still Searching. The child is full of guilt, believing he is the cause of his parents' anger. He doesn't know what to do or say. He has no one to turn to. He feels trapped in a dark box where no one can hear him scream. He wants things to change, but is afraid to make things worse. He feels helpless, useless, and worthless. These feelings pile up and he starts to believe that he can't get anything right. The child grows to become a teenager with frequent outbursts of anger and reckless behavior, causing harm to others and himself.
I'll cast a spell, break it down, will save me from retreat. The darkness of these demons, a silver lion will cast away. It sounds a thump, a scream, wide awake, just wishing it's a dream. I think I'm safe under my bed, but I'm filled with fright inside. Broken glass is falling, I don't want to try and do this on my own. I'm feeling, please don't give up on me tonight. There's only anger because of me. Two new beginnings and new dawns. What is left and what is right is wrong. Only anger because of me. There's only anger because of me. Now this is right where I belong. Never knew that I could be so strong. The blackness of my demons fades to gray. Inside my head is brighter every day. A magic wand is what I need to walk my trembling feet. I'll cast a spell, work a terror, save me from retreat. The darkness of these demons, a silver light will cast away.
At 3 a.m., the darkest hour, the teen wants to be part of the darkness and to disappear forever. He tries to take his own life, but is discovered in time. He learns that he has a mental health condition and needs professional help. But help is a long process, a tumultuous journey. There is baggage from the past and plenty of self-doubt.
Thank you, Rachel, Joshua, Yuying, and Ivan for showing us that there is a silver lining even though during difficult times. Remember, it is okay to seek help when we really need it, and it's okay not being okay.
That's right. Our next performer is probably best known for his portrayal of Sergeant Ong in the A Boys to Men movie series. That's my favorite phrase from the show. I do it all the time. But today, Tosh Chung, the one and only, is here to lend support to mental wellness. Let's give it up for Tosh. What's up, bro?
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Yeah, it's been so long. How have you been doing? How's it been for you?
I'm okay, man. I'm enjoying. During circuit breaker, I enjoyed time at home a lot because I usually am not home much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it gave me some time to,
I see you working out on Instagram. I see those abs. I've seen them.
That's great. Working out is very good for your mental health. So do share with us about like what do you do for your mental health wellness regime for yourself?
I think one thing that is very important is I avoid like toxic content on social media because I think social media can take a toll on your mental health without you realizing it. So
Yeah,
I always try to watch like uplifting or positive videos or like listen to music that makes me feel good.
Yeah, I think knowing our boundaries, what we can handle and what we can't handle, and knowing that it's extremely important. And if you know that you don't want to be around that toxicity, good for you, man. I think it's a big, big, big thing to do.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what are you going to be doing for us today?
Okay, I'm going to be performing 2 songs. One is from Lion Man, which is a lion dance movie a few years ago. That I did with the boys. And the second song is a song called 待在家, which is basically staying at home.
Nice.
All right.
Let's get it.
Take it away.
Once upon a time， 有一班兄弟，大家一路走来都是在一起，互相鼓励，不管什么都讲义气。I got your back, bro， 因为你是我的兄弟。Yeah, shout out to everybody， 从小到大和我成长的 homies，The road to the top 真的非常不容易。1, 2, 3, everybody 不要放弃。Rock as a team and we be reaching for the crown, yo, grinding for cream like we the dawns of the town, yo, man。These are the golden days. 我笑容和我哭泣不再是我自己。So if you need me, I'll be there right by your side. Rock together through the good times and difficult times. 感谢你在我身旁不断给我鼓掌。你伤心时，我会借你肩膀陪你好好哭完。天底下虽然无不散去演戏，我们的心却永远都在一起。Not a worry, making memories， 一起度过的 good and bad with my 兄弟。As the time goes passing us by， 不知不觉变成了像一个家。不管走到哪里 ，We will always be walking as one under the sun like a family。My brother, you will know 兄弟的意义，不管再多的困难，你都不离不弃。也许太多误解他的话 ，You can't even breathe。兄弟这辈子的誓言 ，You gotta believe。And I wanna let you know， 我们一直都在，是好的是坏的，我们不会离开。多少的困难和多少的风雨 ，One, two, three，Everybody 不要放弃。So put your hands in the air, yo， 给我勇气 ，Like the sun 照亮地球。过了不知多少黑夜与白昼，我的兄弟听不到，你绝对不打折扣。前方的路是否还太迷茫？撑着不放，兄弟们给你方向。如果你倒下，请你扶住我的肩膀，兄弟会撑着你往终点的方向。天底下虽然无不散去演戏，我们的心却永远都在一起。Not a worry, making memories， 一起度过的 good and bad with my 兄弟。As the time goes passing us by， 不知不觉变成了像一个家。不管走到哪里 ，We will always be walking as one under the sun like a family。
Yeah, so that song is called 我们兄弟 We Are Brothers, and if you want to listen to it more, it's available on Spotify and YouTube. Alright, this next song is a song I wrote a couple of years ago. Basically, the whole idea behind this song is just enjoying time at home and being with yourself, you know, being able to reflect on life and just go to the fridge, enjoy whatever good food you can find in there. So this song is called 待在家，希望你们喜欢。Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. 今天不想出门，只想待在家。今天不 逛街，只想待在家。今天不想健身，只想待在家。今天不想喝酒，今天只想待在家。This is one of those days where I really don't care， 只想放轻松，只想躲在我的房间，听听音乐，吃点杯面，滑滑我的手机，不想和谁聊天。有知识的 good life， 自己一个人 chillax， 有知识的 chill life， 什么都不想烦，家就睡觉，看看你的照片，突然希望 you were here now baby。 今天不想出门，只想待在家。今天不想逛街，只想待在家。今天不想健身，只想待在家。今天不想喝酒，今天只想待在家。突然肚子有点饿，Should I have delivery？ 偶尔自己下厨来搞的 rap day。想一下，还是自己来好。虽然外卖比较方便，但我现在等不着，等不着，等不着。现在等不着，走进厨房看看冰橱里有什么好料。Whip some hollandaise for eggs Benedict 是我最拿手的菜，但只做给我的菜。Baby girl 你在干什么？要你知道我一直都在想着你。不想出门，因为你不在我身边，好想念你的声音。还有，打开我苹果电脑，戴上我 headphone 就像个头套，听听我兄弟发我的 beat， 把我的灵感变成歌词。Shout out Zayden， 人 F 写个包子，文涵和我一起追求音乐梦想的道路上 ，baby。今天不想出门，只想待在家。今天不想逛街，只想待在家。今天不想健身，只想待在家。今天不想喝酒，今天只想待在家。今天不想出门，只想待在家。今天不想逛街，只想待在家。今天不想健身，只想待在家。今天不想喝酒，今天只想待在家。
待在家也要记得出门，跟家人、跟朋友一起出去，欢欢乐乐的过生活。Thank you, peace.
Woo, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
Finally, I see you.
I know.
Oh my God.
We've been hiding on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, social distance. I have to stand further away from you. Although I really want to fist bump you or something. Yeah. Tosh, everybody. I can still see all the comments on Facebook and YouTube. That's everyone's gone live. We should say hi to everybody online. Want to see your comments.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. And I mean, so many, while the performance is going on, all the hearts and all the thumbs up were going crazy. And oh wow, so many people are saying Tosh, love hearts, and a lot of emojis. Yeah. So now that we're here today for the Beyond the Label Fest, thank you so much for coming down and doing this and being
I'm very happy
part
to be
of
a part of
this.
this.
Please do share with us what has your personal experience with mental health been?
I've gone through certain conditions myself, and I also grew up with family and close friends who had depression, anxiety, PTSD, things like that. So it's something that's very close to my heart. That's why I feel very strongly about mental wellness, because I believe even if you're physically healthy but mentally you're not there, you are not healthy. So you have to invest in your mental health.
Yeah, mental health is just as important as physical health. And I think people should take the same kind of precautions of seeing a doctor, or the way we treat our bodies, the way we treat our minds as well as equally important.
Yeah.
So it sounds to me as well, did you grow up and did you realize there were any stigmas that come along with mental health issues? Or
I think I myself, I was perpetuating that stigma back when I was a kid. Because my friend, a close brother of mine who was going through depression, at the time I didn't understand what depression was about. So I just thought why is he always very down, very sad? Then I would say things that are toxic to him that I thought was positive. I'll be like, hey, just let it go lah. Just smile, everything will be fine. But I didn't realize that it's something that he can't help but feel. Yeah, so over time, as I got to know about it, then I realized that it's very hard for people who are going through mental health issues to step forward, because they are afraid that they might be judged, or people might not believe them. They will call them attention-seeking, or labeled as weak.
Yeah, that's tough. These are such serious social kind of that we're perpetuating in our lives. And thank you so much for sharing that. That's so vulnerable of you. It's so so kind of you to share that. Yeah, I agree as well in so many ways that we need to make these barriers lower for everyone else out there. And more than anything else, it's okay to not be okay. And if you're out there, this is a great opportunity for you to educate yourself and maybe figure out how you can be an ally to other people who are going through this as well. Yeah. So without further ado, we're going to continue on with our journey. Tosh, everyone.
Thank you, Tosh, for that wonderful, wonderful performance. Just want to give a big shout out to my brother. I just feel like he's one of the people who have always exemplified a positive attitude online, and he's just been such. Hey, I love you too. He's in the vicinity. This is the brotherhood across a big black top. But yeah, big shout out to Tosh. Yes, so let's continue back to our story. After our protagonist accepts that he has a mental health condition and begins seeking help, he is now learning to let go of his fears and surround himself with people who love and care for him. We're inviting Beverly Morata Grafton and Leslie Tan to perform B and I've Got This together. While undergoing treatment, the teen is advised by his counselors to surround himself with people who love him, people whom he trusts, people who will not judge him. He begins to let go of his fear and embrace positivity. After multiple sessions with his counselor, the teen has an epiphany. Recovery is an instant. Recovery is a journey, and he has taken the first steps onto the road of recovery. The teen becomes more confident of himself and aware that he can be good enough. For the first time, he has hope that he can get better.
The drone is in your head, it will never stop. Anxiety is a constant throb. The friends you lost, what is the cost? I don't wanna play alone. Let go of the fear. Never be, never be, never be, never be. Embrace the moment. Simply be. The frantic searches and the problem solving. You hope and pray to find a meaning. You try to belong, but you can't hold on. Don't ever play alone. Let go.
It's new. I'll open up myself for the world to see. It's true. The toughest step to take, the biggest change to make. Open up my world for all to see. No longer be afraid to fall. I'm fine the way that I am every day. Every step seems so close to victory. It's worthwhile, the light I'll see. Hold on tight to my dreams and believe I'm enough. Cast aside all my fears and lift myself up. I will find my way. my dreams and believe I'm enough. Cast aside all my fears and lift myself up. I will find my way out through stormy weather. Have faith, I've got this together. I've got this together.
Thank you to the performers from 3 a.m. Music Collective. That's right. There is hope for a hope of recovery when we seek help from others. If you or someone you know is overwhelmed with stress or anxiety during this very difficult period, Bell, the Beyond the Label help bot, can provide you with information about mental health resources. I think Ben's got a jingle for Bell.
Bell, I just said Ben, wow, but sure, I could be a help bot too. The jingle will be coming to you soon.
Yes, Bell. Okay, so and services in a secure, private, and convenient manner. So get access to Bell at www.go.gov.sg/bell-helpbot. That is go.gov.sg/bell-helpbot.
We have a very, very exciting lineup for the night still to come, so do stay on to catch Joanna Dong, Narelle Kheng, Rahima Rahim, Marcus Lee, and many, many more of your favorite local artists making special appearances in just a little bit. But right now, we will hear from one of the pioneers of Singapore's rock scene. Love this guy. He has specially recorded a performance to show his support for Beyond the Label. So let's hear it for Ramli Sarip!
Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera kepada semua. Tahun ini Beyond the Label dan juga di bawah sokongan NCSS menganjurkan kempen kesedaran dalam usaha untuk menggalakkan untuk menerima ahli keluarga atau teman-teman yang mengalami stres atau tekanan emosi. Dapatkan bantuan dengan segera untuk kelestarian kesihatan mental walaupun keadaan ketika COVID-19 ini agak sulit. Ingat, anda tidak keseorangan, sama-sama kita atasi ujian ini. Jangan kau pandang bibir yang manis, karena dia bisa menghancurkan. Jangan kau pandang wajah yang indah, karena dia bisa meracunmu. Dengarlah hai teman, dengarkan bersama. Aku menulis bukan karena nama, karena sifat kasih pada sesama insan, dan menyatakan kasih sayangku. Kita sama, semuanya sama. Apa yang ada hanyalah kehidupan. Jangan engkau dengar puisi dusta, karena dia merosakkan jiwamu. Dengarkanlah puisi pusaka yang telah menurun hari ini. Dengarlah hai teman, dengarkan bersama. Aku menulis bukan karena nama, karena sifat kasih pada sesama insan, dan menyatakan kasih sayangku. Kita sama, semuanya sama. Apa yang ada hanyalah kehidupan. Jangan kau alas hatimu itu dengan secebis warna kehitaman. Dialah seperti anai-anai, lambat laun hancurlah dirimu. Dengarlah hai teman, dengarkan bersama. Aku menulis bukan karena nama, karena sifat kasih pada sesama insan, dan menyatakan kasih sayangku. Kita sama, semuanya sama. Apa yang ada hanyalah kehidupan. La la la, la la, la la.
I was just zoning out to Papa Rock there.
I
Oh my
know.
goodness. Let's give it up for Ramli Sarip.
That's right. Woo! So in love.
Thank you, Ramli, for lending your voice to the Beyond the Label movement against mental health stigma. And I think just his presence alone, so strong. And just, you know, he's a legend, man.
He is a legend.
Yeah.
And I think it's, you know, I think what he talked about of how real it is for us to go through these things and for us not to shy away when we really do need to seek for the light. And it's a lot of hard work on yourself, and it takes a lot of courage as well as vulnerability. And, you know, this is something that I really admire anyone out there that's going through the struggle, because this is real, and this is honestly a great time for us to sort of explore humanity as well.
I'm just so grateful for the, you know, the plethora of voices that are coming up. Just not just sharing their stories, but their music as well.
Plethora.
Plethora. You know, I just dug that up. Just Googled that.
The many voices
The
that are
gamut.
out there. Yes, yes.
Plethora. Next up, in the plethora of people, we have Singaporean folk pop duo, The Freshmen, performing for us.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
Hello everyone.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Inch. Hello， 大家好，我们是插班生，我是迪亚，
我是 Carrie。
And yes， 我们是 part of 那个 plethora that Ben just mentioned. Oh, yes, we're very honored actually to be here today. This is a cause that we hold very dearly to our hearts. And so thank you NCSS Beyond the Label for having us. Thank you Martin 老师, the legend himself as well, for having us on board, and the band behind us. I think today one of the things we were very excited about is that we're going to be singing this song called Some Days, and this is a song that is also very close to our hearts. And to have a band, such
So
a
awesome.
guy band will be playing this song so that we can sing it, it's also an honor. And I think this mental condition thing is something that everyone in this room, right?
I'm sure
has probably, you know, we all have our own unique stories, our own unique songs to share. And so I think this is what Beyond the Label Fest 2020 is about. It's about hearing all these different voices, and at some point we just hope that our songs or stories will just let someone out there know that you're not alone. Yeah. So
we're going to bring to you this song that we've written called Some Days. We just want to convey, it's about some good days and bad days, and you know, we just don't give up, and then it will 我们会过去的.
It will be okay. I mean, just get through it 1 minute at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 conversation at a time. Yeah.
消失的我，期待好多，曾经那么在乎承诺，长大以后学会了什么？至少学会沉默。Haven't you
had enough， 把自己关在那角落，眼泪不停坠落，并不是因为多脆弱。No, don't give up， 越害怕越黑暗。Don't give up， 不要一直回头看。Don't give up， 越知道越受伤，心脏紧绷得快要爆炸。我可以有一天，消失的我还记得什么？曾经无私奉献承诺。长大以后学会自我，却也努力爱过，爱错，爱过。Haven't you？ 守不住自己那伤头。Look right in front of you. It's all of your dreams waiting on. So don't give up. 越害怕越黑暗。Don't give up. 不要一直回头看。Don't give up. 越知道越受伤，心脏紧绷得快要爆炸。要相信就快好了。有时候以为走到了尽头，真的动弹不得问题，牵你说 I'm here, you'll be okay. Some days I know, some days I don't. Some days I can, and some days I can't.
Thank you.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Hey,
Ben. Thank you,
Carrie and
Tony.
Dia. You guys are awesome.
Hello, guys.
So heartfelt.
Hello,
When you say
Yitsun.
don't
Hi,
give up, a
Yuan.
part of me didn't.
I didn't give up.
Yeah, my heart just went, oh, yes, okay,
And the
I will
plethora
listen
of
to
my
you.
organs
Yeah.
didn't give up.
Yeah.
Never give up. Yeah, you guys got some comments on Facebook.
That's right. Let's go check out all these wonderful fans of yours that are loving the song. So many hearts are flying in the comment section.
What comments? My brother is the drummer at the back.
Oh, Guitarong. Guitarong. And then there's Singapore's
Hello
most handsome
Shopdelic
drummer.
Nation.
Yeah.
Singapore's drummer with the most facial hair.
That is true.
Someone asked what made us jump on board for this concert.
Yeah, we really jumped on board, right? If it was a, what was I going to say? If it was a lift and we jumped on board, it would have dropped 5 stories. Okay, not funny. sorry. Some days are not so good, no, the jokes. Today is one of those bad days.
I'm honestly very nervous. I feel like I'm stuttering and. So you take over lah.
I I think we're both very nervous because sometimes when we talk about things like that, right, we tend to get a little bit like, you know, we feel so much for it that we like want to be overshare.
Perfect,
Yeah.
or like we want to be like succinct and we want to get our messages across, but it gets really hard. So, okay, but we are gonna try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just to answer what made us jump on board for this concert, I think without a doubt, like when it was when Martin first talked about it, it was in our cafe in Sandy Coffee, right? And he said it, and we were like, yeah, we feel so much for this, especially during COVID season. You know, the things that people are going through behind closed doors, and I think what music does is that it can transcend boundaries. So this concert is something where, you know, through music we try and just reach out to more people, and I mean, even for us, we're all going through our own things.
Yeah.
Right? And I believe that one of the biggest reasons why we jumped on board is because every time we have an opportunity to perform, we walk away feeling blessed. We walk away with a little bit more strength to face tomorrow. So yeah, I think that's the reason why we're here today.
Yeah. I think I can share that today is not a very good day for me, but this is why we need music. And like right after singing, I feel so much better because, you know, music, they're not like words where sometimes if your friend is not feeling so good and you're like asking, oh, so how are you? But, you know, words just don't do enough to express how we feel. So I think music can reach places that words can't. So I hope you enjoy the song that we did. And I hope that it can help you feel less alone and know that some days, even if you can't, it's okay.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat.
Yes.
So, you know, you can check out our song on Spotify, on Keybox.
Yes.
We're the Freshmen, and once again, thank you so much for being here with us. Please stay tuned. There are a lot of even greater acts coming up behind us, and this awesome band is going to stay and play awesome music for you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for
Wow.
sharing so openly and being so vulnerable.
So good.
Yeah, and and everyone out there, if you do love the song, please go check it out. It really moved me as well. And if you do, don't forget to hashtag all the hashtags like Beyond the Label and hashtag BTL Fest 2020. So thank you guys so much. You guys, that's the Freshmen, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. We have a very exciting lineup that's coming up. If you just joined us, we will be going on later with some amazing other people like Joanna Dong, Narelle King, Rahima Rahim, and Marcus Lee, and many, 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 many more. So join us with all of your favorite artists, and let's check out all this special appearance that we have out of our sleeves.
Our story's protagonist is now a young adult as he crosses the bridge of recovery.
Let us have Becca and Daniel Chai perform the next two songs, Spark and New Me.
With guidance from his counselor and encouragement from his loved ones, the teen finally climbs out of the dark box. He feels empowered knowing his emotions and thoughts can be managed. At 3 a.m., the darkest hour, the teen recalls the painful periods from his childhood that affected his mental health. But they are just memories now. He's aware that he is doing so much better. The teen is now a young adult. He is a new person with a renewed mindset. The help he received has made a tremendous positive change in him. Having gone through so much suffering, he understands what empathy is. He leads by example to show others how they can have empathy for one another.
Bruised with silence reminds me of patience in my doubt. Oh, it might out. Turn it to passion to feed my satisfaction. I might have. Oh, I might have. All the weight of the world, they may beat me down, but I'll keep rising up.
time I have known. In time, when we open our hearts, we will know that we're not on our own. The world isn't divided. The world speaks and writes. The world may be unkind, but the things that surround me are fading with the song that I sing in my soul. The strength that I found is with me forever. I look up to the sky with my head held high, 'cause this hope that I have within me is all that I have been searching for. The strength that I found is with me forever. I look up to the sky with my head held high, 'cause it's all that I have within me is all that I have been searching for.
The road to recovery might be a long one, but with the support of people who love and care for us, we will not be alone on the road. Thanks so much to Becca and Daniel and Eileen for bringing us such a hopeful and positive batch of songs.
That's right. Our next performer for tonight is Singapore's first Singapore Idol, Taufik Batisah! Yes! What? But yes, he is a wonderful, wonderful man, and I don't need much introduction. Taufik Batisah, everyone.
Let's get it.
Thank you, guys. This song is called Besara. I hope you enjoy this one.
Gerhana meliputi segala, tiada lagi sinaran cahaya. Keinginan tanpa kepastian, tak mampu rasanya ku teruskan, ku meneruskan. Biarlah ku relakan segala, walau hidupku sebuah tanda tanya. Mengapa biarpun tak mampu ku bertahan, takkan pernah kau akui kalau masih terdampar ku di sini. Tiada jalan mungkin ku lalui, haruskah hidupku dipersendam, harungi duka dan melanda. Ku berserah, biarlah ku relakan segala dan menang kekuatan
Basara.
Wow, that was such a beautiful
Hey,
performance.
thank you.
I wish all of you could be in the studio right here with me because the winds have definitely changed once you started singing.
How are you, Ange?
I'm doing good.
You look
How-
very nice today.
Thank you. You
look good.
yourself too.
Thank you. Thank
How
you.
have you been throughout this whole period?
I've been good. I've been busy, but I hope everybody's staying safe at home. Thank you all so much for watching today.
Yeah, the comments have been going off the chain since you started singing. If you like what you did, please smash the like button. Throw all the hats out here for all of us. So what made you decide to come on board to the Beyond the Label Festival?
I felt this is something that's very important for everybody to know and understand about because, of course, mental health is something that is very, very common that's happening everywhere, be it anxiety, be it depression. So I believe it's something that I can jump on and just spread awareness.
Yeah, it's such a universal thing to talk about.
It is actually.
Somehow, though, there's the stigma, and then we're not really talking about it enough in our society.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's quite really important, and hopefully through music we can do that as well, which is what we did.
Definitely.
So talking about that song for our viewers who don't understand Melayu, like maybe you could share a bit of what the song is about.
So the song is actually, I wrote it back in 2005, guys. Some of you probably not born. Okay, anyways.
Hey.
No, I'm just...
Okay,
so I wrote it back in 2005.
Yes.
And sorry, I perfected it. I decided to release it in 2005. I wrote it like way before that. Actually, it was back when I was a lot younger. You know, my whole family was going through a lot of problems, a lot of stuff. So we were staying in like a one room flat, and like me and my three brothers squeezing in the living room. My mom was in the room and stuff like that. The house was like infested with bed bugs and stuff like that. So I was really, back then I was depressed. I didn't want to have any of my friends coming over to my house and whatever not. So the song was like an inspiration to what I was dealing with back then. And basically it's about no matter what you're going through, guys, always, for myself personally, I believe in the higher power. So no matter what you do, you got to give your very best and do not give up because once you give up, that is when the battle is going to be lost. You got to keep doing the best that you can because I believe if you put your mind and soul to it, you can accomplish anything. So that's what that song is about. No matter what happens, I'm not going to give in. I'm going to keep working hard for what I believe in, for what I want to do in life. Yeah.
Wow, some nuggets of wisdom right there. And wow, just thank you for
I feel so old.
No, you're not at all. You look amazing. It's more of like, it's so difficult to be vulnerable, right?
It is. Definitely
and
is.
I'm, feeling so lucky that you're right here. You're sharing such an
Aw.
intimate story
Thank
with
you, thank
us,
you.
with
Yeah.
all the people that are out there as well.
Yeah.
And if you can relate to this, and if you feel a little bit of comfort, we're very happy that we did that in some shape or form.
Definitely.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone. This is Taufik Batisah.
Thank you. I just wanna point out one thing which
Yes,
is really
please.
important. In this social media age, right? People tend to just pass on comments on the internet, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok especially. Just be careful about what you say if it's negative, because you do not know who you're gonna affect. Because whatever you say may affect someone that you do not know, you do not see. So be a bit more mindful about what you say, especially any negative comments. Because recently I just read an international artist was bullied off TikTok from all of the negative comments. He decided to go off TikTok because it wasn't good for his mental health.
Yeah.
It is as crazy as that, especially the young ones. You might think throwing negative comments or throwing shade, if you kids are saying these things these days, it has effects, a negative effect on people that you do not know, that you do not see. Be mindful, be careful, and if you are facing any form of mental health issues, please reach out to someone, and please know that it is a common thing. It does happen quite more often than you think. There are people out there who's ever ready to help you. So please do reach out to someone out there, guys.
Reach out to someone and don't be afraid. Words of wisdoms from Taufik Batisah.
The old man.
So good.
So good. Now back to you, Ben.
Thank you, Taufik. Always a pleasure looking at that man's face. Very, very handsome face, that guy. And that beard. But again, just reiterating what he said, it's all about spreading love, not hate, and spread memes, the good kind of memes, right? We have reached the final chapter of our protagonist's story right here, where he celebrates life and the people who have walked with him on his journey to recovery. Let us have Genix E to perform, Ika Tifang and Jack and Rai to perform Bring It On. And we've heard the expression, it takes a village to make a champion. It also takes a village to help a person recover from his mental health condition. The young adult knows that his recovery wasn't his sole effort. It was the combined effort of help of his counselor, caregiver, and loved ones. He is grateful to those who were there for him. With gratitude, empathy, and a zest for life, the adult is finally ready to celebrate life again.
熟悉的脸庞，给我坚强和希望。所有的话收在心里，安抚我所有的，因为你而有了幻想，因为你我变得更好，因为你岁月才不会舍得变老。谁的一生能没有依靠？你的温暖呵护我知道，有一种爱如果等到，因为你而有了欢笑，因为你我变得更好，因为你岁月才不会舍得变老。谁的一生能没有依靠？你的温暖呵护我知道，有一种爱如果等到，不在乎多少。
I can't accept these failures, I can't accept not trying. It's time to hone this energy, I ain't denying. Now some may be cynical while others turn away. I will prove them wrong again, whatever they may say. What you see is what you get, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Let's go! Hey! Breathe, hope, love, and bring it on. Breathe, love, and bring it on. Breathe, hope, love, and bring it on. Breathe, love, and bring it on. fades away. There's a time we live a brand new day. There'll be lots of happiness, there will be some sore, but we will always find a way to open every door. Peace, yo.
So good.
Indeed.
Sing it like you mean it. Sing it like
Loud
you
and
mean
proud.
it.
Very loud in the studio.
Jack and Ray is the 2020 mood.
That
They're
is
going to bring it back for us.
2021, guys. Jack and Ray's 2021.
Genix as well. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Indeed, there's so much to celebrate in life, and we can hold on to that hope of recovery. Thank you to 3M Music Collective for bringing us this story and shed some light on what someone is like going through with the mental health condition might go through. But more importantly, for bringing us the message of hope. So I'd really like to shout out to Eileen Chai right at the back. She's MVP violinist for today. But more than she, like 3AM Music Collective is her brainchild. So let's take a look at our comments on Facebook. Like so far, do you guys, if you like what you hear, smash that like button.
Lots of love.
Put that heart out. If on YouTube, do that as well. Yes.
So good. Keep it coming, guys. We got lots more in store for you for the show. Thank you once again to 3AM Music Collective for joining us tonight. And thank you so much for tuning in as well.
Yes.
Next on the program is a performance by a certain someone who is celebrating her 20th anniversary in the music industry.
That's right. And before we reveal who she is, right now, before you do anything, hashtag Beyond the Label, hashtag BTL Fest 2020. Post is out because we're going to introduce none other than
Stefanie Sun。
今天特别为了 Beyond the Label 做了一个小小其实想跟大家分享一下，其实在做歌手的这一个路程都有很多的起起落落。那我记得之前也跟在一个访问之中，有分享到以前就是有经历过的一些心灵上的困境。那我发现在那个时候，真的对很多很日常的、很基本的东西，都感觉没有力气去做，也没有办法去面对。然后我发现分享了这些故事，之后其实有2个朋友就传了简讯给我说：“哎，我看了你的访问，然后觉得好像有点被安慰的感觉，因为他们就跟我分享他们自己的故事。然后其实，我觉得压力每个人都会面对，然后大家可能对这些的压力都有不一样的反应，都有不一样的处理方式。那当你在面对一些无形的压力，或者你有一些说不出的这些困境的时候，我发现很多它会在你身上跟你的生活呈现各种各样的象征，不管是你可能情绪低落，或者你对很多事情失去信心或者兴趣，对很基本的东西都没有办法去应付。其实我想跟大家讲说 You are not alone， 我们很多人都面对很多不一样的焦虑跟没有自信跟这些种种的压力，所以我想跟大家分享这些，希望大家都可以用自己的方式去找应对的一个方法，或者找自己的一个出口，然后在这里也要为你们加油，希望你们更坚强，然后希望大家可以过得开心。我接下来准备了一首歌，这首歌叫做《逃亡》，希望你们会喜欢。
踩着月光，大
方，一路开往最高那一座山，孤单的想象，寂寞的逃亡。我像是偶尔难免沮丧，想离开，想躲起来，心里的期待总是填不满。我看着山下渐弯的窗，谁不曾感到失望？就算会彷徨，也还要去闯。关于未来，只有自己明白，不想让心情被现实打败。一路开往最高那一座山，孤单的想象，寂寞的逃亡。我像是偶尔难免沮丧，想离开，想躲起来，心里的期待总是填不满。我站在靠近天的顶端，张开手全都释放，用月光取暖，也还要去闯。哒哒哒哒哒，呼哒哒哒哒哒，哒哒哒哒，呼哒哒哒哒。我站在靠近天的顶端，张开手全都释放，用月光取暖，给自己力量。才发现关于梦的答案一直在自己手上，只有自己能让自己发光。
哇，掌声鼓励鼓励。Wow.
Thank you, Stefanie Sun, for that amazing song that reminds us to keep moving forward, and because we are often stronger than we think we are.
To all those who may be struggling, remember that you can reach out to someone. And if you know someone who is struggling, be that bridge for them, bridge over troubled water, and journey with them.
Right now, we will be playing a special video put together by people from different walks of life that, we've been talking about all stream. So enjoy.
I want you to understand. Because of you, I am who I am. Because of who you are, I can be everything I am.
Show me how I should be strong. Teach me that I can be weak. Because of who you are, I can find anything I
And in each other there will be the colors of your tapestry, colors you've never seen.
Here's to my home, to my homeland.
To every shining crystal in the sand.
Because of who you are, I can be everything I am. Here's to you, to my homeland. I hold this precious jewel in my hand. Because of who you are, I can be everything I am.
Teacher, teach me to be kind. Quick to embrace, slow to close my mind. If we reach for that star, we'll have the universe and time.
And in each other there will be the fabric of our destiny. It's more than you and me. Here's to my home, to my homeland. See your shining crystals in the sand. Because of who you are, I can be everything I am. Here's to my home, to my homeland. See your shining crystals in the sand. Because of who you are, I can be everything I am. Here's to you, Singapore. Here's to my people, I will want nothing more. Because of who you are, because of who you are, because of who you are, I can be everything I am.
We are all facing unprecedented challenges amidst this COVID-19. It is difficult enough for many of us, but for those with mental health concerns, it is even more challenging. But do know you are not alone. All of us can play a part by reaching out to those around us, to listen, to be empathetic, compassionate, to connect with the healthcare professionals who can make a real difference as well. When we talk about SG United and SG Together, it's about all of us reaching out to connect with those around us. Together, we can be a more resilient, more caring, compassionate, and inclusive society. Do take care, stay safe.
Yeah, the be the beyond.
Yeah, I recognize someone there.
Yeah, no, Beyond the Label team is very grateful for the support of the people who have given their time to create the video we've just watched. Special thanks to speaker Tan Tuan Jin advisor to NCSS, Minister Lawrence Wong, who was playing guitar just now, and the SAF Central Band for lending their support to fight against mental health stigma.
We have come to the end of our virtual concert, which wraps up our first ever virtual Beyond the Label Fest 2020. What a ride. Thank you for joining us. We've enjoyed ourselves so much. We hope you've enjoyed the music and that the heartfelt sharing by our artists have touched you in some way. Let's give it up once more for all the performers tonight.
Yeah. And as well as because I know these days we have a lot of live stream concerts, but it really takes a lot of work and an army of people to put a live stream, months and weeks of planning. So please give a round of applause. Just smash the applause button and the hearts for all of the crew and sound and lights and everybody, our management team, everybody that just put together. You see two of us, but there's really a lot of people behind here.
No, actually, we did everything. We've been up since like 2019.
Yeah,
We're joking. No, everyone's been putting in a lot of effort. Want to give a big shout out to you. Thank you for joining the stream.
That's right.
I believe we've hit some really incredible numbers. So thank you for supporting the Beyond the Label movement, Singapore's nationwide campaign against mental health stigma. We want to give a big shout out to all our sponsors and people to thank. We got lots of people to thank. A bunch of artists. Thank you, Inch.
Thank you
Oh.
for being my wonderful co-host.
You know what? You're very, very welcome. Of course, we want to give a big shout out to Kit Chan.
That's right. NEKO Highway.
Ramli Sarip.
Stefanie Sun.
Taufik Batisah.
The Freshman.
And Tosh Rock.
Yeah. 3AM Music Collective,
That's
the
right.
wonderful brainchild of Eileen Chai. We have Becca. We have Ben Karen.
We've got Beverly Morata Grafton, Clement Young, Daniel Chai.
Eileen Chai as well again. Sorry. Eugene Yip. Ivan Lim. Jack and Ray. Janix E.
Joshua Leon, Leslie Tan, Ng Ian, Nigel Pei, and Rachel Liu. Yeah.
So special thanks to the Cold Cut Productions, Whoop Whoop, Here.sg, Martin Tang Music Productions, the Shukadelics Nation Band, and Tone House.
And last but not least, thank you so much to our partners, Coca-Cola Singapore, the Happiness Initiative,
Jardine's Mindset, Limitless Singapore,
Pandemonium, Singapore Art Museum,
Shopee,
Spark the Next,
National Youth Council,
the Youth Corps Singapore,
and SG Youth Cares.
Brilliant. Now, if you would like to learn more about the different sorts of mental health conditions and how to provide support to your friends, please check out the BTL E-Escape Room, curated with the Youth Alliance.
Wow,
Very cool.
E-Escape Room.
E-Escape
Ooh. In this E-Escape Room, the players play the role of someone with a mental health condition. The players has to find clues, solve puzzles, and accomplish tasks in a certain amount of time. So the first episode is out now at www.btl-breakingbarriers.com. Okay, that is btl-breakingbarriers.com. Go check it out, and the other 3 episodes will be released over the next few months. So be sure to check them out.
Now, all the brilliant music from the artists featured today can be found in a special Beyond the Label playlist that will be available on Spotify. So please do us all a favor and check that out.
That's right. And if you do like whatever that you hear of 3AM Music Collective as well, they have a playlist and the entire songs are also available on Spotify too. So before we go, I know we are in difficult times, but remember, you are not alone.
Yep. And you can always talk to your loved ones or peers whom you are comfortable with, or seek professional help early. Be open to seeking help.
Yeah.
And it is okay to seek help from others. And as Inch has repeated tonight, it is okay to not be okay.
And I mean, just going back to the point about seeking help as well, like, you don't necessarily need to feel like you have a problem or anything else. To me, seeking for help is a way to understand your humility and know who you are. In many ways, it's about self-discovery. So I think we're all on a journey of creating more awareness for ourselves and for the people around us, and growing empathy for others and ourselves.
Also, help is always available in the community. Bell, the Beyond the Label Help Bot. I got it this time! Bell, the Beyond the Label Help Bot, helps you to get easier access to mental health resources or services that you need. Thank you once again so much for joining us at the very first ever Beyond the Label Fest virtual concert, and we hope that you have continued to spread the awareness and importance of our mental health. Good night.
I'm Inch.
I'm Ben. Take care. See you soon. Bye.